Hello, how are you today? We learn chapter 3 that talk about looping and procedures. There are two statements for looping: use for next statement to execute code for undefined number of times. Use do. Loop statement to keep code running for undefined number of times. In the previous chapter, we have learned how to execute a specific code based on a conditional expression. In this chapter, you will learn how to repeat a certain code for a number of times, which is called loops, using for, next, and do while loop. It is one of the limited loop statements used when we want to repeat a code for a specific number of time. Variable is the name which represents the counter, and its type must be numeric, integer, or decimal. Start value is the start value of the counter, where the beginning of repetition is a numeric value. End value is the value of the end of the counter, and the end of the repetition is also a numeric value. Head value is the increment value of the counter, or value over the counter until it reaches the end value. Code is command or more to be replicated and be between the beginning of the loop for and its end. Next. If the value of the increment is positive 1, it can be dispensed with writing step head value, as the default value to increase the counter is positive 1. Typing the variable name counter next to next optional. Design the following form window. To have the number from 1 to 3 diapla, feed the message box on pressing the button view number from 1 to 3. Write the code dim m as integer to declare the counter variable for m equals 1 to 3. The counter m starts from 1 to 3. MSG box and loop statement print the value of m. Then run the program and show the program. When you click to show the number from 1 to 3, the message box appears of number 1. When you click to show the number from 1 to 3, the message box appears of number 2. When you click to show the number from 1 to 3, the message box appears of number 3. Make a form and add the text box and button. Modify the code to the printed numbers inside the text box as follows. Run the program. Click the button Show Numbers from 1 to 3, and observe the appearance of the numbers in the text box. If you click the button View Numbers from 1 to 3 again, the numbers from 1 to 3 are displayed every click. So, you can add the command me.text box 1.text equals before the iterated loop to delete the contents of the text box before the implementation of the iterated loop. Run the program and show it.
In the first term, we studied the interface of the Visual Studio and adding controls to the form window and adjusting properties for it. And in chapter 4 we studied the code window. Was dealt with the programming language Visual Basic Net and set its properties. We show through which we can deal with different types of data. There are data values of different types. 1 The name represent a text. 2 Birth date represent a date. There are data values of different types. 1 The name represent a text. 2 Birth date represent date. There are data values of different types. 1 The name represent a text. 2 Birth date represent a date. There are data values of different types. 1 The name represent a text. 2 Birth date represent a date. There are data values of different types. 1 The name represent a text. 2 Birth date represent a date. Date types. Number 1 character data type divide into number 1. Char contains of 1 letter. Number 2 string contains of name, address, telephone number, car number. Date types. Number 1 character data type divide into number 1. Char contains of 1 letter. Number 2 string contains of name, address, telephone number, car number. Number 2. Numeric data consist of integer numeric are divided into 1 byte consists of the number from 0 to 255. 2 short. 3 integer, the area of integer are 4 byte. 4 long. Non-integer numeric are consist of single, double, decimal. Number 3 is miscellaneous. Consist of 1 object R, video, sound, picture. 2 date and time, R date, of birth or date. 3 Boolean, for example male and female.
Run the program, then click the button View Numbers from 1 to 3. On clicking the button more than once, the content of the text box will be deleted and numbers will be displayed again. To display the even numbers from 2 to 10 and run the program and show the even number from 2 to 10. Run the program and show the odd number from 1 to 9. To display the even numbers from 2 to 10 and run the program and show the even number from 2 to 10.